Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying this one more time to see if this is going to work. Now the question is, let's find out right now. Too fucking loud. That's the big issue. Maybe once we get in game it'll be a little bit better, but it does sound like so fucking loud. Let's see. We can definitely adjust it once we're actually in the game though. Just testing out the mic right now, people. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad compared to the game audio. I don't feel like it's kind of blocked out. We're gonna bring it down a little bit, probably to about quarter. Especially that music, man. Alright. Oh, no, we're not using console commands. Okay, I think this is alright. I'm looking at my phone and it doesn't appear to be lagging. Oh my god, it's the most iconic line ever. Okay, I think we could definitely use a little bit more voice audio. Just because there's so much... There's so much meme content in this game. There really is.
Lazy. They hadn't been looking for you. Could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these storm cloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now. Shut up back there.
And maybe we can go a little bit louder. Let's see this.
Oh, him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak.
You know, I feel like this game really just doesn't have a middle ground. It's either way too quiet or...
True High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
Okay, it's starting to sound
know
somewhat
where we're
decent,
going.
I believe. Y'all can let me
Let's
know if
guard
anyone
our
wants,
ways.
if this sounds god-awful,
This
if it's
can't
way
be
too
happening.
quiet,
This isn't
or if it's
happening.
way too loud.
Hey, what village are you from,
actually?
horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
The
Good.
headsman
Let's get this
is
over with.
waiting. Indeed he is. Indeed he is.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor.
Yo,
And
you
it
leave
looks
General
like the
Tullius
Dalmor are with
alone,
them.
Wayloff,
Damn
alright?
elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside, Wilco.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think?
Why do you
End
think?
of the line.
End of the line.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
That's what they all say,
Face
man.
your
That
death
is
with
what
some
they all
courage,
say.
thief.
You've got to tell them! We worked with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
So, for y'all who don't know what we're doing here, this is going to be... So, for those of y'all who don't know, this is gonna be what this is gonna be is not master. We're going on legendary all the way. No playing around here. We're going to be pretty much playing Skyrim on legendary difficulty, and we're not gonna die.
Empire loves their damn lists.
I'm good at this game.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
I'm not gonna be
Jarl
saying
of
that by the
Windhelm.
end of this.
It has been an
By the end of
honor,
tonight, I have
Jarl
a strong
of
feeling I'm not gonna be saying that by the end of the night.
Ralof of
I'm
Riverwood.
probably not going to be in a good mood by the end of the night. Realistically, this challenge is going to be awful.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not
Base
a
idea
rebel.
of it
You can't
is
do this.
no weapons.
You're not
We're
gonna
using
kill
our
me.
fisticuffs for every encounter. Every encounter in the game.
Feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
So, pretty much this is
How
going to
are
be
you?
awful. How are you doing, Overlord? Good to have you here. So, rules of the challenge. Before we even get started, like I was saying, fisticuffs only, no weapons. We have to be a human. Because obviously, Khajiits and Argonians get the claw bonuses. We don't get to use claws. We're just a little human. I thinking we're gonna go for Imperial might be nice. Voice of the Emperor to calm the enemies once a day. I also like dragons are gonna be brutal. Magic is gonna be awful in this one, so that could be useful. Natural resistance to magic. Like I said, we can't really. I mean, Red Guard's probably going to be our best bet because we can use Adrenaline Rush, but I'm pretty sure. Yes, New York. I'm pretty sure they changed this in Skyrim. I know in Oblivion this was much better, but so we're more. I'm thinking we're gonna go with Breton for this one. It's gonna be a very interesting one for sure this time. I would say skin tone. We're gonna try to be as average as possible. Again, I'm not really sure where the idea came for this one. The accent gave it away. Absolutely. Clocked in. Yeah, I've been. This game for me has been pretty much non-stop the same exact way. So I still remember 2011 when it came out initially. And I still would probably say, well, the past like 2 or 3 years, I've started to slow down a bit. I will definitely say it still is definitely fun to pick it up, go through a quick playthrough once a year. Usually I go crazy modded with it, but I kind of wanted to switch it up this time and just go with a nice basic vanilla file, because that's another thing. I haven't really done a vanilla file in a long time. Usually I do a crazy modded file. I actually, alongside this, have a profile set up that has about 2,000 mods on it. Nice and simple. Actually, you know what? Let's mess with his eyes a bit. The other profile I have is stuck with vanilla. Yeah, that's the only thing with the Switch one that frustrates me a bit. Is they didn't go with special edition. They only ported the old Skyrim over, which made no sense because I have it for the Switch. I made, for some reason I made it my life goal to own every single copy of Skyrim, and once it got to the point where they just started milking this game completely, I said, yeah, we can't keep doing this anymore.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
Absolutely.
Captain, what
He's,
should we do?
you know what
He's
it
not
is?
on the
He's
list.
a pacifist.
Forget the
He's
list.
not going to
He
kill
goes
anyone.
to
He's
the
going to
block.
use his fist, and he's going
By
to
orders,
knock
Captain.
everyone out. It's
I'm
not going to
sorry.
be a...
We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock. Follow the captain.
It's not going to be
prisoner.
anything with that. We're just going to act like we didn't see General Tullius face to the ground there. I think that's what makes this game so fun, though, is the glitches with it, honestly.
Oh, frick, Storm.
I know a lot of people hate on
Come here
Skyrim
and
for
help
all
him
of
call
the,
you a
the
hero.
bugs and
But
the
a
messes
hero
that
doesn't
happen.
use a power
But
like
I
a
feel
voice to
like if
murder his
you
king and
play
usurp
this
his
game
throne.
without a bug, then that's like a... That's a
You
specialty
started
right
this
there.
war.
I mean...
Plunged Skyrim into chaos. And now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Oh, what's that? Oh, wonder what that is.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight
Yeah,
divines upon
so
For the love of
the
Talos,
theme
shut
of
up
this
and
challenge
let's get this
actually
over with.
was
Our beloved-
based
you. As
on
you wish.
another one of my favorite games, and it's
I
pretty
haven't
much the
got all
Batman
morning.
Arkham series. So I decided to say, what is the absolute hardest thing you can do
My
in the Batman
ancestors are
Arkham
smiling
series?
at me,
And it
Imperial.
is I am the
say the
night
same.
mode. Pretty much the concept of that, obviously, is you can't die. If you die, then it's game over. You have to restart. So that's where we kind of got the premise of the permadeath turned
As
on.
fearless in
If we
death
die here, it's
as it
going
was
to
in
pretty
life.
much, we're just gonna delete the character and restart. If we, we're on Legendary, obviously, New Game
Did you
Plus.
hear that?
Same idea as that, game's on the hardest
said
difficulty, so that's
next
kind of where that's
prisoner.
coming from, Legendary.
block
Survival, there
Nice and
is
easy.
no fast travel in the Batman Arkham games, so it's going to be... Had to remove it from the Switch, because... It's a shame. It's also, it's an amazing game, honestly. All of them. I never fully did,
What
here
do
we
you
go,
see?
this is gonna be fun. I never fully beat the first one, Arkham Asylum, but everyone after that, Arkham City was a masterpiece. Arkham Origins was very hated when it first came out, but it's actually, it's a fun game. It's just it's a little bit non-stop. If you're into non-stop action, it's definitely a good game for you. Outside of that, though, I would say Arkham Knight
What
is
is that
just,
thing?
again, best
The
one
legends be
of all
true?
of them, in my opinion. The story is really good, and it's a really long game, really fleshed out world. One of the better superhero games I've ever played.
Now!
Period.
Up through the tower.
Let's go.
So I'm kind of, and in one of the in Arkham Origins they came up with the game mode, I Am the Knight, and pretty much in that mode, if you die, it deletes your save file and you have to restart from square one. Kind of converting that over here, and then again, there's no real fast travel in those games, so that's where that's coming from, the survival mode. Just really trying to do everything I can to make it as difficult as possible, and make me hate this game. If I am able to do this challenge, then there is pretty much like, I don't see many things that's going to be more difficult than this. It is. Look at that, by the way. We just already got knocked down to like a quarter health.
Don't look up. Just focus on me. You can do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's there might be a couple bugs. I think I have a
Attaboy. You're doing great.
I don't have any mods installed, so I don't see it being, hopefully not too bad.
Still alive, prisoner?
So I think the only mod I have installed is like a couple visual things, but nothing at all in terms of like affecting gameplay, nothing in terms of affecting like locations at all. Creation Club, I'm okay with keeping that on. I don't really consider Creation Club cheating by any means. We're gonna say with this, you know, it's like Bruce Wayne would not be helping the Imperials out. I don't think so. Well, you know what? They're the elites, so actually, yeah, we're gonna go with the Imperials.
With me, prisoner. Let's.
I love the bugs. They make Skyrim fun. Absolutely. To get the I still remember like back in the
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that
back
really
when
a
I first
dragon?
started playing this
Bring us
game
to the
using
end
the plate glitches
We should
to
keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get
let me
those
get the
bindings
bounds off. Using the plate glitch to get
There you go. Take a look around.
the ebony
There should
blade
be
only,
plenty
stuff
of
like
gear to
that.
choose
Just little
I'm going to see if I
cheeky
can
things
find
that you
something
could
for these
do.
bones.
I'm thinking here for Helgen, it's gonna
See if one
be
of these chests has some armor for you.
because again we're not gonna be using much with any like weapons at all, anything like
You
that.
better get some gear.
So I don't see us doing too much here.
You better get that armor.
It's pretty much gonna be Hadvar kind of taking over because we don't have any followers with us, so they're not going to be allowed to take any followers. So I think having Hadvar with us is going to be the big thing that we're going to have to abuse that right now. Take advantage of it while he's here. Don't die within the first 5 minutes of the game because we're still technically not on survival mode yet, which is nice. Soup is going to be the answer. I am telling you, soup is going to be the answer to this run. I've done a tiny bit of brainstorming, not much. This is very like bare bones run. I don't think I'm going to do well with this at all. Gloves of the pugilist. That's going to be number one. We're going to get those nerfed in. The run is not going to be official until we get those.
Hear that? Storm cloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Maybe you can reason with them, bud. I'm not doing that.
Hold on now. We only want
Press M1 to it. I don't have M1. I'm using a keyboard and mouse. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, yeah. No way. No, that's a terrible idea.
You're nothing.
That was really dumb. Oh, man. She's already locked on to me, guys. I don't stand a chance. Is to complete the OG storyline. Yeah. No, go after him, please. Hadvar's got to hurry up and kill that one. Yeah, complete the OG storyline. Again, it's gonna really vary on how it goes. Honestly, there's a good chance that we don't even make it very far in this, and we kind of like back off. Not quite give up, but you know, we'll take some long breaks. I feel like this is going to be a challenge that's going to take me a long time to do. Like I said, I feel like I'm decent at this game, but I'm definitely not. This is my first ever time doing like a full out challenge on. No, whoa. Hadvar, thank you. We're just gonna leave you to kind of do your thing and Thank you. Okay, so we did that. It looks like he's almost got one of them.
Send Ulfric my regards.
Wanna help him out?
No
Oh
more.
man, we're doing it. Look at that. Wow. See that, guys? Our first knockout. We don't kill people. Remember, we're like Batman. We don't kill people.
It's nothing.
Yeah, Hadvar is just gonna be our meat shield for now, while we can do that. I'm surprised this is like doing anything to them. Parts of this game that's gonna be god awful. Thalmor Embassy. I have zero idea how that's gonna go for us at all.
If I can get that door open.
The Thalmor Embassy is like god awful. That's probably the most difficult, gonna be the most difficult part of this run. Just fighting those guys with no weapons is. I feel like Sneak is probably gonna be our best friend this one because I feel like we're not gonna do too much damage. Especially early game while we don't have the ability to. Well, we don't even have like gloves that are going to be doing damage, or we don't have Fist of Steel. Fist of Steel is going to be what's going to get us some.
Let's go.
Damage. It's going to be worse, honestly. I think. I genuinely think like. I mean, the brawls in Legendary difficulty, man, is like. It takes 45 minutes just to beat some of these people, especially as a human.
Look out.
As a Khajiit, it would be one thing.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
As a human, though, not happening. You can go. You'll get him. Thank you. And yeah.
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave him in there. Yeah. Again, I think Sneak's gonna be the thing that kind of gets us through. Not well. It's gonna be a slow run, and I think that's kind of the thing that's gonna be different. Usually, when I play this game, I'm used to playing it very, just fast paced, kind of blazing through as fast as I can to, whether it's even like on slow paced archery runs, it's still a fast paced game in general. I feel like I've never really taken this much time. No conjuration, by the way. No magic is allowed, so that's not even going to be like a little caveat for us. We can't use any magic instead of weapons. We can't use any magic. Oh, Jesus. No, that's not good. Get back. We can't use any magic. We can't use any summons. We can't use any pets, followers. None of that. Yeah, that's that. It's again, it's pretty much based on making it as difficult as possible for no reason. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead, kind of begin to run. Stop yapping about why we're doing it. Okay, yeah, let's. Hadvar, I really need you to get a bit of a move on here. These Stormcloak soldiers ain't gonna kill themselves. See, thank you. Good job. Good job drinking that potion.
There's no escape.
Maybe I can help out a bit. Cannot help out.
Fall, damn you.
Whoops. I mean, yeah. See, I did all the work. Did all of that. That was all me.
See if you can find some potions. Might come in.
We also got to be careful with carry weight, because I believe carry weight goes down to like 100 something. Rabbit's gonna be huge. Pheasant's gonna be huge. Salt piles are gonna be vital. When I say vital, I don't think you guys understand how important salt is for survival mode. You can't make anything without salt. You can't do anything at all without salt. Potions. I've never actually speedrun Skyrim, I don't think. It's fun. It makes you play the game a little different in terms of like when you speedrun, you're kind of setting it to easy mode, no novice if you want. I mean, legendary speedruns are that's
Done,
spelled different, but
This way.
yeah, fire salts. That's gonna be something. You just reminded me of that. Hot soups. That's the worst part. We should have been ignored. We really should have been ignored. Because we don't have the frost resistance anymore. That was really stupid of us. Vampirism? Get the resistance to frost from that. Just saying. I believe it's 50% or something there.
Not like this. You're dead.
Alright, so just like that, we are going to...
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset.
It's so, like...
entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going
So
on?
tempting to see all these weapons and just wanting to take them.
Dragon.
And realizing I won't be
Please,
able to do anything
Don't
with
make
them.
up
Watch this lockpicking skill, guys. I'm telling you. No shot. I break on the novice level lock. There we go.
nonsense.
That was almost really embarrassing.
Although come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is
No one
on
likes
your
you.
side.
Forget the old
Sure,
man. I'll come
take
with you.
all my things, please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
Just ignore what I'm doing right now. We got skeletons. Anything in here? Bone meal. Nice. That damages stamina. It's sad that I know that. We got people in here. Stormcloaks. So we got a couple people
This
in
way.
here. Okay, yeah, we have the assistant in here too with us. He's gonna help us kind of go through and deal with these Stormcloaks in here. Well, we kind of just tell them what to do.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go?
Yeah, we're gonna
Where's the
be the
way out?
general here. We're the new General Tullius, sending them into battle. You know, that would be... I love to use them as a meat bag, too. I completely agree with that. And that would be really useful if if hand-to-hand was a skill in this game, which I hate that it's not. Oblivion had hand-to-hand as a skill. There's a lot of Stormcloaks in here. And I believe the Torturer's assistant can die, so let's help him out. No, we're not even going to try to help him out, actually. Let's just, get out of here. Okay. Alright, that's a lot of storm. Oh,
Let's see what you've got.
Hadvor's gonna have to do a lot of damage out there. Oh, well, they know where I am. Let's run this way. Will the Torturer help us? How am I still detected? That's what I want to know. Okay, now we're sneaky. Good. Looks like Hadvar is doing just swell over here. The Stormcloak soldier is about to die. That's always good. Let's check him out, see if he's done any more than that. If he's kind of like almost cleaned up in here. Sounds like he's being productive with his time. Here's some yelling. Yelling's good.
You're as good as dead.
This what you want, huh?
1, 2, 3 of them. Oh, they're looking at me.
I'll carve you into pieces.
For the sons of Skyrim.
It's kind of entertaining if you think about it. We get to watch him just... See, they give him a bunch of health potions, so he's just gonna kind of be our meat bag, meat shield.
Let's see what you've got.
Here we go. Okay, that's a couple soldiers dead.
We are routed. Fall back. You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Great job, Hadvar, honestly.
No.
Boom.
Not like this.
Okay. See, that is why we have to be careful, because there's these crazy bows and arrows that are just gonna do a lot of damage if they hit us. We can't have that.
You don't have a chance.
Great job, Hadvar. Really appreciate that. It's gonna be successful for you. Whew. Okay, you see, like, that's the kind of stuff we can't be dealing with.
There's no escape. That's your best, huh?
If I get hit by one of those, we're dead. Well, that was an interesting animation. I like how he looked back at us like we're gonna go help him. What do you think I'm gonna do? I get that. You're a disgrace to your own kind. Well, I certainly feel like that right now.
To your own kind.
Look at that sneak forming. I mean, this has got to be... You know what's bothering me a lot, though? Now I'm starting to understand. I'm going to have to do this a lot of times. Because now each time we die, we are going to have to repeat this.
Oh well. Oh well. Must have run off. Never should have come. Oh well. Must have run off.
Hadvo looks like he's really struggling over there. So, while we're doing this, let's discuss some of our things about this one. Obviously, it's going to be a slow one at the beginning. It's going to be a slow one for a while until we get viable weapons. Because again, we don't really have anything that can do any sort of damage to people. No bows, no staffs. Take the iron arrow. Right now, our only weapon is Hadvar, and he's really not doing well over there. And after that, it's pretty much SOL. Like, there is no... That's what's really concerning me, is thinking through how are we going to do this. Because I don't have any weapons. And until I get... But that's the fun part, I guess, is figuring out, Fist of Steel. That's, okay, so that's not too terrible. 30 heavy armor is doable. We can definitely get that. Hadvar, what are we doing, dude? I need you to kill them. Do it for Savangard, yeah. You know... So, yes, I thought about that too. However, we can make money. We can be an honest man and make money. And we can use that money to go to Whiterun, and we can train our heavy armor to 30 that way. It's going to involve thinking outside the box a bit, but I think we can do it. Otherwise, I mean, I was about to say otherwise we could farm it with like a skeever, but I'll be honest, I don't think I can take a skeever in a fight. I am watching Hadvar get repeatedly knocked down by the same two Stormcloak soldiers time and time again. Because I know if I step in to fight, I will get killed instantly. Maybe when it's a 1v1 I'll help. He's doing a good job. See, they're almost dead. Somewhat. That is cool, actually. Yeah, they never really. I don't think we really had anything like that. This is just. Oh my god. At least we'll have our sneak stack at 100 by the time we're done by this. Hopefully, at least he's almost killed him. You got it, Hadvar. I love the crossbows too. I know they made some Creation Club content that involved some extra crossbows. Only thing I'll say with that though is that's Creation Club. Oh, okay, they see me. That's Creation Club content, and Creation Club content is paid content, and we don't like that. So, Hadvar, you did it. Great job. There's no point saving, by the way. I was thinking maybe I should save the game. Well, no point in saving the game, because if we die, we go back to square one. That's it for combat, I believe. Believe is the keyword. No going back that way. Spiders, God. That's. Hadvar, get over here. You know, you would think. Oh, you forgot one thing. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Wow, it took me a while to remember that. The barrel we're gonna sneak past, but Hadvar, you're gonna have.
Go anywhere.
It's this way, dude.
Try this way.
Come on. Let's go. What are you looking at me for? I think he's not happy that I've made him do all of the fighting so far. He oh jeez, here they are. Just gonna sneak. He just turns his back with two massive spiders behind him. I hate the spiders. I saw
No one here now.
I think it was Willow. He's a YouTuber who plays Skyrim. He replaces all of the spiders with bears. Interesting little tactic. I get it. I don't like spiders either. You know what? I'm gonna loot the venom, because the venom's worth stuff. So we're not gonna level up yet. I feel like that would be a little bit cheesy. What's he doing? Good job.
No one here now. What? Giant snakes.
You know what, Hadvar? Why not ask for it? If I'm sure if you say it, they exist in this game. See, yeah, my sneak is pretty high now. Already we've got I think 5 levels in it. Sneak has always been one of those skills in Skyrim that's surprisingly quick to level up. I will say that, especially when you do a lot of what's it called?
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. We might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow.
Oh, how dare you! Get rid of that! Ugh. It just glitched through the floor. It was meant to be. It doesn't get much more meant to be than that. I got rid of the bow and it teleported through the, and now I'm getting attacked by bones. Interesting. Australia be like, yeah.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Casually walking on the walls, you know. Thank you, Skyrim, for being the best game ever invented. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the prologue. Survival mode has been enabled.
Wait.
That is it. We are officially... The run has begun.
Looks like
it is time to play Skyrim with no weapons. Let me actually see if I can get this. I got the list somewhere. Here we go. Legendary difficulty. Survival mode. Dying ends the run, deletes the save, whatever. We redo it. Yeah, that's the issue with survival mode. I mean, if a stray arrow hits you, you're dead. No weapons, bows, or staves allowed to be used in combat. Big reason I have in combat there is because there's a couple quests. I don't think there's any quest in the main story, but I know there's some quest in general. The one that's coming to mind is the Ethereum Wars quest. But there are some quests where you need to use weapons outside of combat. So for that reason, we're just gonna say we can't use weapons, staffs, bows, or shields in combat. Same thing with no spells or shouts. We can't use them in combat. There are parts of the game you flat out have to shout. There is nothing we can do about that, so I'm not gonna say that the run doesn't count. I.e. parts where you're talking to the Greybeards and you have to shout. No crime. We are not a bad person. We have to behave. We have to behave. No potions in combat. I'd like to think we're not using any magic. I know some potions, potions aren't necessarily magic. We have medicine and, but what I will say is using them in combat feels a little bit cheesy. So we're going to say no potions in combat. Outside of combat, we're going to do whatever the hell we want. No glitches or exploits. Things like the hidden chests. We're not going to get any of those. We're not going to punch shopkeepers and refresh the save to refresh their gold. We're not going to do any, potion loops where we get max smithing stats, max potions, max restoration. We're not going to do anything like that. That makes the game stupid boring, and we don't want that. That's just dumb. Lastly, we're not going to use followers. I would love to. Like, the big thing I keep thinking about is just like picking Sven up and letting him go to town. We're not gonna let Sven go to town because we're not We don't do that. You know? Uh, just like in the Batman Arkham games, there is no side characters that help you out, so we're gonna go ahead and just do this, you know? Um, so now that that's kind of been discussed,
Closest town from here is Riverwood.
we're gonna go ahead and
I'm sure he'd help
get to
you out.
Riverwood.
It's
For
probably
the
best
stream
if we
tonight,
split up.
we're probably gonna
Good luck.
see
I wouldn't
if
have made
we
it without
can
your help today.
just get started overall. We're maybe gonna try to get Fist of Steel.
Listen,
That'll be
sure
our
it's
goal
solitude and join
tonight.
up with the
I can make a
Imperial
little
Legion.
checklist.
Could really use someone
And I
like
think
you.
a checklist is something that's
If
going
the
to help
rebels
us
have
out a lot.
themselves a
Things to
dragon,
kind of
General
aim
Tullius
for
is the
each
only one
run
who can
that we
stop
feel
them.
like are going to make this possible. Number one, the reason the gloves are going to be flat out needed for this run is because without the gloves, we are going to be literally doing, I believe it's 4 damage. Yeah, I believe fists do 4 damage as a
See that
human,
ruin up
and
there?
they do
Blade falls back.
19 or 20 damage as a Khajiit or an Argonian. It might be 15. I know it's way higher. That's all I do know. As much as I want to take the Warrior Stone, the Thief Stone's going to be much more useful for us. We want to get Sneak up as fast as possible so that we don't have to fight. So we have to fight as little as possible. That's the big name of the game here. I'm already hungry. That's just amazing. The wolves are going to be very difficult for us to deal with, so that's why I kind of want Hadvar to run with us while we go to Riverwood, because the wolves are going to be dangerous. So checklist though, Fist of Steel is going to be huge because I feel like that's going to be our first way of actually doing any sort of, like, I don't even want to say damage because the damage we're going to be doing is still going to be minuscule.
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Okay, Hadvar, thanks for pointing that out. So with the stones, arguably magic. No, no, we can't. We don't say the stones are magic. We that's a blessing. Okay, completely different. That's a blessing. Yeah, we're gonna say that's a blessing. Yeah, we'll say that. No standing stones. I feel like I feel like that would just be evil. That's a good idea though. You know what? Maybe if we complete this run, and I say that was too easy, we'll for the next challenge we do, we'll probably do something without the standing stones. As for now, I don't see it making that much of a difference. Especially if I'm only sticking with the Thief Stone. I don't see myself going for the Atronach Stone or anything. That might be something I use later. But for now, I think just Thief Stone should be fine. So, Fist of Steel is going to be number 1. Gloves of the Pugilist are going to be number 2, so we can disenchant them and get the unarmed strike bonus. Once we get that, I feel like the one's going to start to take off. We can put it on our gloves. But I feel like I don't want to go too crazy. We're allowing enchanting, by the way. I know enchanting's magic. We are allowing enchanting in terms of disenchanting the gloves so that we can put it on our own gloves. That way, the main goal is, like I said, I don't want to use the disenchanting glitch. However, I do want to make the run playable. If I make it so I can't use any enchanting at all, and we are stuck doing 15 points of damage per punch, this is legendary difficulty. Each fight is going to take 2 hours. We are going to waste our time. If I build enchanting up, I can make the enchantment do, a lot more damage as long as we do our potions properly. I don't plan on doing like adding it to everything, you know, making a necklace, making a ring, making that. No, I only plan on putting it on the gloves for now. If I feel like it's something that is making the game too easy, obviously I can change it up. If I feel like the game is still way too hard, I can do the opposite. Well, you don't sound too confident, Sven. I'll be honest with you. Doesn't matter who we help here. We're not allowed to use followers. Usually I like Faendal because Faendal you can do the money swap glitch with. We're not gonna do that exploit though anyway. I don't care about archery.
You should come hear me
so...
play at the Sleeping Giant Inn.
True. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. Camilla Valera.
Yeah, let's help Sven out. You know what? Sven is such a clown.
Still, you have a here. Let me give you a particularly venomous letter.
You know what?
Say it's from.
You know what we're gonna do? Before we even get started with Before the Storm, we are gonna get started. We're gonna tell Faendal about
Camilla
the
to stop
letter.
inviting the elf over.
Because you know what, Sven? I don't like your little devious tricks. Do not go in your house! You're playing Chuck
Well,
Norris.
one of us has
Honestly,
to do
yeah, that's what this feels like.
Said no.
No adventures, no thief chasing, no nothing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
I don't like that. I know.
Trinkets, odds and ends,
quotes,
that sort of thing.
Let's see now. Let's get rid of one of those. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of. See that? And just like that, we have money. We don't need venoms. We're not going to use any magic. We can use potions outside of battle, like I said. Let's go like fish. Cool. Camilla.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed.
Sven wanted me
What are
to
you
do
talking
this.
Oh my. Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Faendal as well? You're strapping.
First things first, we're going to kind of head over here. Talk to Alvor. We're gonna go and
Sigrid,
sleep.
we have company. Ain't every day, of course. But what's all this
I
about?
just love that
What are you two doing here?
how you can walk into this man's house and just steal everything he has. Very useful for survival mode, by the way. I'm not gonna steal his ring. It's just so bad. He's got no good food.
What? That explains what I saw earlier. You're right.
This way, you must have seen it.
The Jarl. We need to get
See,
word to Jarl
I am
Baldur
having
from
a lot of
Whiterun
fun
to
with this
send
right
whatever
now.
soldiers he can.
I can definitely see though that after one playthrough of this, I'm going to be in a bad mood and it is going to ruin the fun. So I'm really hoping I don't die. So I say, I'm going to die. I know for a fact this is going to be not easy. But Fisty McFister, Fisty the Fishman is going to be. Health is number one. Name of the game is health. Do we go sneak or heavy armor, guys? Sneak.
Worried about you.
I'll be in
Come,
your
you
debt.
two must be hungry.
Aye.
Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
That
Now
cooked?
then, boy.
That is cooked. Oh,
Helgen
give me
was
this.
destroyed? How did you get away?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned
Make
to
yourself
General
at home.
Tullius's guard.
Oh, wait a
Good
second.
day.
You got leeks. You got
When we were
potatoes.
By a dragon.
Do we have
When your friend told me. I didn't believe it at first either.
Morris, mercy. A
trying to
dragon?
think. Leeks,
In Helgen?
tomatoes.
Why, you could be here at any moment.
I'm sure River will be all right, dear, when the Jarl learns what's happened.
believe the
Sure to send
we can
soldiers.
take we can't take that, but we can take
Go
the
on,
Iron
Hadvar.
Gauntlets. We're gonna take
Let's
the
hear
Iron
the rest.
Gauntlets because the Iron
Not
Gauntlets are
much
gonna
more
help
to
us
tell.
out with
This
Fist of
dragon
Steel.
flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I
Other
don't know if anyone
two
else got out alive.
things that are gonna really help us out here are going to be.
I doubt I'd made it out myself if. for my
Why can't I
friend
think of the other two ingredients that are in
I need to
vegetable
get back
soup?
to
It's
Solitude and
potatoes,
let them know what's
leeks,
happening. I thought you could help us out.
tomatoes,
Food,
and
supplies, a place to
cabbage.
stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Vegetable soup. Here we go. 1 point of health per 720 seconds. It's tomato, so we just need tomatoes now. That's good because that is such a good. Does it?
Take what you need, my friend.
Do you
Like
have
I
any
said,
tomatoes?
I'm glad to help in any way I can.
No tomatoes. Cool.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like?
Oh,
Did it have
trust me,
big
buddy.
teeth?
It wasn't a fun story seeing that dragon. I tell you that.
You make yourselves at home.
Does vegetable superstore hunger? It does. 380 points. Oh man, it's gonna be insane. Let's go find some tomatoes.
Did you really see a
Just
Can I help
steal their allowance first. So we're gonna look in barrels. Barrels usually have some veggies in them, or salt piles, which is always good too, because a lot of things require salt. I don't think anyone in Riverwood is growing tomatoes. I think they're growing potatoes and leeks, which will definitely, and cabbages, which will take good. So really, once we get to Whiterun and can steal all of their tomatoes, this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of soup. A couple things I wanted to test. And I'm not sure if you know it, is if vegetable soup stacks, then that completely changes this run. If it doesn't stack, that's a lot different. Because here's the big thing: if vegetable soup does stack, then we can just spam it nonstop, get a bunch of.
Are you listening?
Hard. We got rooms, drink for the thirsty, food
Take
for
a
the
bunch
hungry.
of vegetable soup before any fight.
Let's
and just,
sate that appetite.
Pretty much feel good about ourselves, not die, because any damage we take is just going to be healed up super quick. However, I don't know if that's how vegetable soup works. I don't know if it stacks. I don't know if that's even fun. So, we'll definitely see that. Okay, here we go. So he has cooked beef is always good for hunger, just in general. I'm gonna buy that. No tomatoes though, man. Damn.
Mail is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
Fish barrel. Ooh.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Ooh, there we go. See,
Need a
guys,
room?
just took some
Talk to
patience. That's
Delphine.
it. That's it.
You're that
Just took
visitor
some
been
patience.
poking around.
Delphine's bedroom. Sorry, I'll get out. I'll get out. You gotta let me out, though. I didn't. No, please don't lock me in here, Delphine. I don't want to talk to you yet. I don't want to talk to you anyway at any point in the story, but the game forces you to, so I don't got a choice. Let's be honest. I don't think anyone ever wants to talk to you, Delphine. So we have finished up with that. Part 1 is done. We need to eat something because we apparently just... Oh, hello. Get over here.
There's beauty here. I appreciate your help. Please, take this.
Some
It
gold I
just
saved up from
instantly
working.
knows what I did without me even. Just because I imagine just like walking up to a stranger and saying the lines, "I don't think so and so is gonna hang it." Like somehow I know he has a crush on this woman. It's Hilda Leo. Yeah, I mean, see, Delphine's just annoying in my opinion because she doesn't stop like yapping. I don't trust you. You're not the Dragonborn. So it's one of those things. I just don't like her for that reason. But she's she's something. Um, she's got you know she exists. That's that. That's all I'll say about Delphine. I'm not gonna say many more positives about her, but she exists. That's that. Um, Astrid, that's another one. She exists.
Take what you need, my friend. Within
Iron
reason.
boots. I really don't want to take like anything that's gonna get me in trouble. So I believe we can take the iron and steel now, which is nice because we're buddies with him. So let's go ahead and put on our iron stuff. What's good is this means we're gonna get 11 is our damage eventually because these guys have 11 base
just
damage.
Lying around? Good find.
Right? That's what I'm saying, man. It's free cabbages, Sven. You're nothing but trouble. That's what he usually says when he sees you after you betray him. Let's go ahead. I'm not gonna go to Bleak Falls yet because that'll just get me killed. I promise you guys. Nothing good will come from that. Is Jay Zargo. I love Jay Zargo. Something about him is just interesting. Yeah, he's he gives you the scrolls that just explode in your face when you use them. That's like, that's different. There's not really any other quests where that happens. No other spells like that. Don't you worry, guys. I promise you it's looting the trees for a reason. I believe it's more Tapanella. Creep Cluster. I can't remember the third item you use. Scally Fatiola. Makes the most overpowered potion in the game in terms of selling. It's like very budget friendly. No wolves. I think that's thankfully random. Just like this sometimes is random and I'm not messing with the Imperials, guys. We are not messing with the Imperials. The air is comfortable here. Oh, let's go get the dragon. I am gonna ignore the fact that I just called that a dragon, and we're just gonna move on with our day.
You won't get away from me.
Yeah, we're not gonna fight that. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Come on.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
Never is.
You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
I was thinking so, Overlord, but the last 2 playthroughs I've done, actually, they haven't showed up. Again, I thought they will for the longest time, but I don't know.
Help!
I'll rip you in half.
Get him. Kill him.
Nothing. You won't get the best of me.
Come on. Let's see you put up a fight.
Yeah, you tell him, Ayala. I could really use the potatoes, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Take that, punk.
Oh, well. Must have run off.
You handle yourself well. You could make for an outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters
I
in
want
arms.
to break
And we
the...
show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
I would definitely like to break the no
Fight with
crime
us
run
and you'll
just to
have
kill
stories to
Nazim.
tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight.
I would like to do that, yeah. I'll be honest. It's Nazim, let's be honest. Does anyone want him alive? No. God, just looking at me completely ransacking this person's house. Farm, not house, thank you. I do get that little East Empire crap installed, so that's we got the little kitty cat over here who's gonna be like, "Hey, would you like me to transport your goods, my friend?" Yep, there he is. This is actually a pretty cool Creation Club kit, I will say. It's fun, you know, you do a couple... It's a cool little way to, like, transport items. I will say it's a little, like, stupid that you had, that it was a paid creation. It's a very, like, okay... The backpack's kind of, like... allows you to carry more, but it does the same idea. It lets you move loot. So why do we have so many creations that are just about moving loot? I don't know. It's my opinion. Why do you have a cup and the axe in your hand? Can we talk about that? Why do you have the cup and the axe in your hand? Yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. I caught you. Nazim is the secret. That's what I'm thinking. Nazim's not really rich though. That's the only thing you're
Sand of elsewhere is far away. Take a
the
look.
only thing you want. Nazim's not really rich. It's all a ploy. I'm telling you. He's jealous. He knows. Wow, we have 50 cabbages already.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
We made it to right one, everyone.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
I should have bribed him. It's Bruce Wayne.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Like how this guy just was in a conversation. I completely cut him off.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you
tomatoes.
need anything.
That's what we're looking for, because I feel like that's the one thing we don't have a lot of. Oh, there he is! There he is!
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business. I actually advise the Jarl on political matters. My input is invaluable, of course. Speak. Yes. Speak. Make it quick.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Say your line.
Yes. Yes, yes, I haven't got all day.
Thank you, Nazim.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day.
Thought he was gonna, help us
They
out a
say
bit.
Helgen
But
got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
we're gonna do this story.
Life's hard enough. That bard me. I heard him boasting at the banner. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull
I
of
spend
his,
a lot of
though.
time at the market stall,
Fists
so I
of
can learn the
Steel.
merchant's
The problem is
trade.
that's a lot of
I need more
gold.
experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
How are we gonna get that gold? Is the question.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
I need all the coins I can get. Sorry.
With man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
Let's go talk to the Jarl. Let him know that. Because I think we get a little bit of a reward for doing this.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
Oh boy, she's
My
coming
lord,
after me
please.
now. Oh, I dropped my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Let's eat something quick before she gets, like... Now satisfied at something.
This is no time for
What's
rash
the
action.
meaning of this interruption? Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
My
One
lord,
moment.
we should send troops to Riverwood. at
One
once.
moment.
It's in the most immediate danger.
So rude.
The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons?
I'll not stand
World's
idly
gone
by
mad,
while
I
a
say.
dragon burns my hold and slaughters
Exactly.
my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
Well done. Here, take this.
Ooh!
Come, let's go find Farengar.
Yeah,
My
but
court
it's not.
wizard.
I'm not talking to him
He has
right
been
now.
looking into the matter related to
However,
this.
I will gladly take this steel armor.
To believe, isn't it?
I mean,
Rumors of dragons.
making progress.
I'm so angry, I can hardly stand.
Companions, here we go. How long have we been going for so far? That is something I want to check. Okay, we're about an hour in. We'll probably go about an hour 15 so far. I'll probably go for another like 20-30 minutes. Make it a cool like 90-minute, 2-hour stream. Probably play some more tomorrow. Depending on how everything goes, we'll try to make some real progress tomorrow and on. Today was kind of just a test run to see how the start of the game goes.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can neither magic nor the passing of time.
Ideally, we can... Really just thinking about money right now, because I feel like there's gotta be something that will allow me to make a ton of money really quickly. The reason we need to do this, get money really quickly, is because we need to get our heavy armor leveled up. We need to get our...
Those two at it again?
Oh, the
Come on
fight's
now.
going on.
Watch the footwork.
I knew it.
Keep your balance. I knew it. Come on.
You know, in Oblivion, if you watch people fight... Tomatoes. Okay, hopefully I'll join the companions.
Get in there and push.
In Oblivion,
What are
if
you
you watch
waiting
people
for?
fight, your hand-to-hand combat went up. Just saying. The hand-to-hand isn't in this game. What the f... That's here level 1? Oh, no, you can't actually take that.
This should
Okay.
be good.
An elven sword, a glass warhammer, ebony longsword. Imagine taking that. Uthrad.
Azura curse you!
You think you stand a chance?
What is it? Keep a sharp
Codlack
eye
is the
about
guy I
you.
talked
Maybe
to
he'll
join,
teach you
I
to fight
believe.
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Yes? Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
I believe to get trained by the companions, you have to join the companions, so I could be wrong though.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
A stranger come. Would you? Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit. Greeting. Would you? Yes, perhaps. A
You're
certain
not
strength
truly
of spirit.
considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference.
Well, they're talking
What
over there.
matters
We're gonna
is
go
the
ahead
heart.
and just
And
check
their
out
arm.
what's going on here. He's got some really good weapons, you know?
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
Yeah, I got much
That's
to
the
learn.
s-
I don't fight. I use my
Vilkas here will get
fists.
started on that. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
I want the wolf armor. So, we're not going to use beast form either, guys. I know that that's something that's kind of like, well, that's technically hand to hand. We're not using beast form. Regardless, I feel like werewolf form is so glass cannon-y, especially in legendary difficulty, that it really is going to be the kind of thing that still, same issue is gonna occur. No armor, so one
the
hit
old
will
man
kill
said
us.
to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Slow to me.
Oh Jesus! Okay, you know, not good.
Not bad. You might just make it. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
You know what I absolutely love?
I suppose
the
you
fact
have another
that
question?
in about 5 minutes from now, Ayala's gonna ask us what we thought about Vilkas, and we can say I would have
What
killed him
brings you
before he drew his blade. One hit almost just desecrated us.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. That attitude would get you far. If you were some stuffy merchant or a Jarl's footstool.
If you're a
Around
milk
here,
drinker.
You want to learn to live your... I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a My wife is in mourning and I need to get back. That's a good man.
Can we take anything here? Okay, so we do get some free stuff. Oh, the Armorist Challenge. Get a little bonus. I should have saved that.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Gods be praised.
Mm-hmm.
Dum 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 dum. Okay, so here's the big thing now. I'm thinking making money is probably going to be the big thing we're focused on right now. Getting Fist of Steel is really going to be the thing where we can kind of start to run. So I think figuring out the best way to make money early is going to be key. The best way to make money early, I was gonna say, is the Thieves Guild, but problem is we can't break the law.
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is.
He said, "El,
Your mate
I missed
will
it.
secure
No,
the
I
town.
missed. I can't. I.
The town is attacked.
Oh, I missed Nazim. Please say it again."
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm.
Oh, jeez, I lost my game audio.
Very successful business, obviously.
Oh, that's why I didn't hear it, because I accidentally... Wow, that's a shame. No wonder. Making money. She just sent them to Riverwood, I think, though. Let's go.
Friend, patron of the great clan Battlebond.
I was gonna say we can do the quest over here on Whiterun, but I honestly think the undead skeletons are gonna kick my butt and kill me. So there really is just no.
Can't afford it. Looking for my husband.
Dark Brotherhood's illegal. Thieves Guild is mostly illegal. I don't want to do the. No, we can't do the Mages Guild. That's magic.
And I took an arrow in the knee.
An arrow to the knee. Indeed, you did. So the issue is. Exactly. You know. So the issue too is pretty much just gonna be. I think that's gonna be the big thing I'm gonna brainstorm on. Honestly, it's a good place to kind of stop it there. We got to light one for now. Pause. We'll figure something out. Kind of game plan tomorrow. I do also want to come up with that checklist. This is gonna be the kind of thing where I'm hoping that the more runs we play, the easier it's gonna get. The first run, we're not really gonna have a good idea as to what we're doing. I did that intentionally. I do want this to be something where I kind of am forced to play the game completely different than I'm used to. I want it to be something where it's just overall a completely different style of playing than most people have done. Where each run, I'm learning something new that's kind of going to benefit us. So I really don't know much at all about this run. Besides, Imperials for Stormcloaks, I'll be honest with you, I don't think that's going to make a difference. I think the Stormcloak route might be the same, so. However, moving forward, though, making money, obviously this one, I'm not sure what the best option is going to be. I was kind of thinking a lot about the Thieves Guild, and now that I just realized that is pretty much breaking the law in almost every quest that you do with them. We're not going to be doing that. So I'm going to have to brainstorm on that a bit. Riften is going to be farther away than I wanted to. The fact is that we cannot level up heavy armor by combat because, as you saw, one hit from Vilkas did more than half of my health. So that's going to be the big thing. We will probably maybe go back to Riverwood and chop some wood for a couple hours if we have to. However, that is something that we will figure out tonight. Thank you for hopping in, Overlord. I do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a while. It's awesome to have you in here. Otherwise, though, I will catch you all next time. Peace out.